I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad? I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad? I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad? I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad? I'm sorry. No.
Oh, yeah. Just could not get enough of that. I had to put it on repeat quite a few times. Just the exquisite taste of liberal tears. Tastes like it was imported from the farthest regions of heaven itself, just to be crushed. The finest grapes into the best tasting wine ever created on planet Earth. And this is what's happening all over the internet. You have women who are actually engaged to be married now questioning whether they should go through with the wedding. And you have women who are already married now talking about getting a divorce. You have other women who are none of the above, but they choose to latch on to the Asian version of the 4B movement. And those who are not familiar with that, I don't remember if it was Japan or might be Japan or Korea. I forgot which one. I'm leaning towards Japan, but the women have started a little movement. You might have heard of the 4B movement from earlier this year and last year, swearing off men, not basically protesting having families, having children, dealing with men whatsoever. And you even had women in when they first latched on to that movement saying that, oh, that's a good idea. We should do that over here. And now, because of this election, they are jumping headfirst into a pit full of spikes because they don't care. They're emotional creatures who choose to allow their hearts to eat their brains. So now they want to latch onto that. Well, one lady said, I'm going to abstain through this Trump era, the next 4 years. I'm going to abstain from dating, touching, kissing men at all. I'm going to be gay. I'm going to be super gay. This is what they're saying. As if, who are you punishing by doing that? Men do not care. See, this is what a lot of you women don't seem to understand. See, not all women are willingly being idiots like some of you. There's going to be quite a few conservative women out there who are going to be more than happy of being with conservative men, getting married, raising a family, because they're not hell-bent on participating in genocide of children. And this is the main reason a lot of you followed Kamala anyway. You see, you're mad that the snowball rolling down a hill it's getting bigger and bigger, and that snowball is basically going against allowing women to continue to use abortion as birth control. And let's face it, that is what you're doing. That's what you've always tried to do behind the scenes, a lot of you women out there. And I say women, I use that term loosely with air quotes because only a whore would be so hell-bent and angry at Roe v. Wade being overturned. It's whore logic. It's bird logic. A lot of you women speak hyenaism. I don't speak that language, nor do I want to or care to learn anything about it. Hyenaism is the language of destruction for any common sense society. And for any thinking men that are still inhabiting that society, don't let these women overrun it like this, because they will run your country, your empire into the ground. And this is what wokeism and liberalism has turned into. And then you have women like this who, let's just face it, the guys behind her snapping and thinking the way she's thinking, it all revolves around whorism, speaking hyenaism. Do you hate me so bad? So basically, this election was all about you. It's all about women. And in her mind, I'm willing to bet she's not including white women in her thought process. I'm willing to bet she's referring to black women. Oh, you guys you couldn't put aside your pride for 1 minute to vote for a black woman. She's not even a black woman, for one thing. And this whole DEI identity politic thing is what has gotten this country in the terrible shape that it's in today. But a lot of you idiots, a lot of you women who are easily manipulated, and the simps who just run around, all they have to do is dangle box in front of you and you can be steered and manipulated and puppetized at any given time. A lot of you simps in the community, you are willful puppets. That's all you are. Volunteering to be the willful puppeteers that you are, just to get that little Scooby snack and pet on the head. Oh, good boy, good boy. You want a bone? You want a bone? Only to be treated like Lucy with the football versus Charlie Brown. But you're going to still try to kick that ball, huh? Following behind a woman like this and judging by what she's wearing, she looked like she could possibly be some kind of nurse, RN, CN, whatever. Imagine this woman taking care of your elderly parent, mother, father, whatever. This type of unstable human being working in a senior citizen's home. And you wonder why there's so many cases of abuse and neglect comes up over the years. It's because of unstable heifers like this. But what do I know? I'm just a guy with a mic. But you know what? I got enough damn sense to vote for President Donald J. Trump, aka the Teflon Don. Common sense is the tool that will be needed to turn this thing around. And people that act like this, you got to just push them to the side. Like, you go stand over there, because you are not good for any society. As a matter of fact, you are a bane on any society. You are a walking cancer cell infecting the society, corroding it from the inside. But you don't have enough common sense to realize that, because you're swimming in a river of feelings 24 hours a day. And me personally, I am thankful for the red tsunami that washed over America on election night. That being said, like, share, and subscribe, and I am out.